Don't take major time for minor things, whether you are at beginner level or at intermediate level. But if you can level up your English game in 30 days, in 3 months, then why not too? Yes, you might be thinking why everyone is jumping on the bandwagon. 90 days challenge, 90 days plan, 90 days roadmap. There is a reason behind that. Do you know, every year it happens in last 2 to 3 months we become quite productive because we are in rush, because we know somewhere this year is about to go, and at the end of this year we are going to ask a question to ourselves that what have you learned this year, right? You are going to say bye bye to 2024, but what have you achieved in this year, right? So at the end of the year, at the end of this year, you will be having very satisfactory answer that I don't know from starting what I was doing, but yeah, last 3 months of this year I have made quite productive and I have achieved the next level of fluency. You might be having a question or doubt in your mind that seriously, is it even possible to get fluency or level up our English game in 3 months? The direct answer is yes. The reason is because today everything is available for free. Free guidance is available, right? Free sources are available, free tools are available, free books are available, free platforms are available to practice. So why to make excuses that is it even possible? Yeah, I can say maybe some years back it was not possible to get fluency in 6 months or 3 months, but now it is. No doubt at all, it is possible, but the only thing which you have to do is you have to make time. You have to make time to learn this language. Now, let me tell you one more thing, one disclaimer here. I'm not saying if you are at very beginner level and you have not even started speaking in English, directly you will jump and you will start speaking like a native speakers. Obviously not. Yes, in 90 days, in 3 months, if you are at beginner level, obviously you will start speaking like an intermediate, right? And if you are at intermediate level, obviously you will start speaking like an advanced speakers, right? This is the promise which I can make here, right? So now, whatever roadmap, whatever challenge I'm going to mention here, you have to take it for these upcoming 90 days if you really want to level up your communication, if you really want to level up your English, and if you really want to gift fluency to yourself in 2025. When I say challenge, you are going to take challenge. It means you are going to do commitment. Commitment with whom? Commitment with you. Commitment with this language. Commitment with 2024 and commitment with me. That yes, you will be consistent in these 90 days. You will follow and you will put genuine effort, no formality in these 90 days. And you will take rest, but you will not give up, because yes, life will throw some breaks. I will not bombard with a lot of activities, but I will share only 4 activities here. Okay, and if you do these 4 activities in these upcoming 90 days, every day you will see drastic change and you will see how your level is going to be changed from beginner to intermediate, from intermediate to advanced. So don't skip this opportunity, take it. So without wasting your precious time, let me share with you this authentic roadmap, this guideline and this challenge which you are going to take in these upcoming 90 days. Activity number 1 is you are going to hack your consumption platform. And when I talk about consumption, what I'm talking about absorbing English content. And look, for this there is no substitute at all. You can't substitute any other thing in place of consumption, and that is damn important here for your speaking part. All right, so I will be telling you how you are going to hack your consumption platform, so you will be forced to listen in English. But before that, let me just divide it into 2 categories. All right, okay, so there are 2 categories. First one is there are some people who are at beginner level and they really want to reach at intermediate level. Another category is the people who are at intermediate level and they want to reach it advanced level. So I am going to tell you how you both are going to consume. At the same time, I will be providing you some channels which you can listen. All right. So first, let's talk about beginners. Okay. So what beginners are gonna do? Beginners are gonna do active listening, whereas intermediate are gonna do advanced listening. Okay, so as I've already given the idea of active and passive listening, so if you are confused, let me give you basic idea here. Okay, so beginners are going to do active listening. What is active listening? Where there is no formality at all. You have to open a video. Okay, you have to just open a YouTube video, a content in English. There you are going to open subtitles and you are going to focus there no matter what. You have to watch each and everything. You have to absorb, you have to immerse in that, and you will be noticing how they are framing sentences, which vocabulary they are using, how they are speaking, right? And this is called active listening. Whereas when we talk about passive listening is something where you do not need to sit at a particular place. You can go anywhere while washing, utensils, like while doing your dishes and all, walking outside, whatever. You can just put earphones and you can just listen in English. That is called your passive listening, where you do not need extra effort, right? So what have I said? I have said if you are at beginner level, you are going to do active listening for 1 hour at least. Beginners will do active listening 1 hour at least, whether in the morning time, daytime or at night. And remaining, okay, whatever time will be left all day long, you will do passive listening. You will just put your earphones and you will consume English content as much as you can. Alright, now let's just talk about advanced. Advanced people will do active advanced listening. What is an active advanced listening? I don't know what you were consuming and what you are consuming now, but this time you have to change your game a little bit. Okay, whatever you were listening, maybe very basic people, maybe very basic accents, maybe with very basic vocabulary. Okay, this time at least for 1 hour you will do advanced active listening. Here what you have to do, whether you can listen some people with accents, or you can listen some people who are actually speaking little faster, or you can listen to some people who are using great vocabularies, nice idioms. They're actually framing, there are some people, they just make their sentences in a very complex way. This is called advanced listening, right? Where you are just preparing your ears to listen advance. Okay, so this is what you are going to do. So if you are at intermediate level, how you are going to do it? At least for 1 hour you have to do active advanced listening, right? Active advanced listening you have to do, and remaining, whatever remaining time will be there, you will do passive advanced listening. Passive advanced listening in this sense, you will just put your earphones, you will listen people with a lot of accents. So here I am going to suggest you at least 4 channels, okay, because you do not need to consume a lot of channels, because you will not be able to get the minute details if you are going to consume a lot of videos, right? And as I've already mentioned, what you lose and what you get when you listen the same content over and over again. All right, so now first channel which you are going to listen, and these channels are great because these people use good amount of vocabulary, nice complex sentences. Okay, complex in this sense, you are going to think that wow, I have never ever heard it, but it sounds great because I am able to understand it, right? So let me tell you, the first one is Shashi Tharoor. I don't know if you have heard this person or not, the best person. Okay, Shashi Tharoor, first one. Second, you can go for Palki Sharma. Okay, and third you can go for, okay, Shashi Tharoor and Palki Sharma. What beautiful thing is in common? Okay, first, they speak with normal accents. There is no American or British accents with them. But second good thing is they use a lot of great vocabularies in their speech, and with a great sentence construction is just wow. Okay, now if you want to go for more advanced, you are going to listen with accents. Here I would highly recommend Lingua Marina. Okay, I love her accents, the way she speaks. It's quite simple, but she speaks with she's Russian girl, by the way, and she speaks with simple American accents. Okay, another one you can go Accents Way English with Hadar. Okay, again, very great. I used to listen to that lady, I guess 2 to 3 years back, but I used to consume her a lot. Okay, and that's what you are going to do. Okay, here are a couple of steps you can follow while listening, while consuming English content. Okay, first one is always open subtitles. Even if you know how to watch without subtitles, but still try this out, and later on you can just off that. All right. Second thing you are going to do is you are going to mimic. You are going to mimic whatever you are watching. Okay, you are going to speak like them, whether you can say it in your mind or you can vocalize it. All right. Third thing you are going to do is, you have already opened subtitles, right? You are going to read subtitles out. What is happening simultaneously? You are doing two activities here. First, you are consuming, and second, you are doing your reading practice, right? So read subtitles out loud when you watch. Okay, all right. Another thing which you are going to do is you are going to listen songs in English. Please do it. This is damn magical. I used to do it earlier a lot. Okay, it is going to help you in your fluency. It is going to help you in your pronunciation. You are going to choose particular songs, at least 5 songs or 10 songs for these upcoming days, for these upcoming 90 days. Okay, and you are going to mug up these songs completely. So first I have said listen to these songs, and if you want me to suggest some songs, just let me know in the comment section. So second thing which you are going to do while listening songs, you are going to mug up a song. As you know, we can find lyrics easily. Okay, whatever song you are going to choose, just try to mug up lyrics. Believe it or not, I used to have my notebook for this. And I used to prepare some songs, and I used to mug up, and after mugging up, I used to play that song and I used to sing with that. It is going to help you in a very magical way if you do it. So please do it. I don't want to talk about a lot of things, but I really want to talk about some activities at deeper level. Why? Because these are the activities which are going to show drastic changes in your speaking, and there is no substitute at all for this. Okay, instead of doing thousands of hundreds of activities, you can just focus on 1 to 2 activities which can actually show impact, and listening consumption is one of them, and that's why I'm just trying to tell you the minute details here. All right, okay, let me mention your listening hack here. How you are going to listen, and how you will be forced to listen in English only. Do you know the power of AI? When you watch single video, AI will start suggesting you YouTube or like whatever, wherever you watch, whether it is Instagram or it is YouTube or it is Facebook. When you just click on one thing, it will start suggesting you the very similar content, right? And no matter how hard you try to avoid that, but they will show you. And that's why in today's world, just by watching someone's history, you can get to know about these people, what they listen, what they watch, because we are the sum total of 5 people we sit with, and we are the sum total of the content we grasp in our day-to-day life, right? So what you are going to do, how you are going to hack your listening here? Okay, so you will be forced, simply unsubscribe some channel which is not adding, unsubscribe some channel which are not adding any value in your lives. Okay, and you have just put these channels there for entertainment. Look, entertainment you can just take from 1 video or 2 video, that's fine, but you can't make your whole YouTube your consumption platform for your entertainment only. Okay, I'm sorry if I'm saying this, but unsubscribe. If you don't want to unsubscribe, another thing is, go right now, just stop this video for now, go to your YouTube. I know you're already on YouTube, that's why you're watching this video. Simply subscribe 10 English channels. Find productive channels, the people who are speaking with great, like a great level of fluency. Subscribe 10 channels and at least open their video one time, and you will be shocked. After this, when you are going to open your YouTube, they will suggest your whole video will be, your whole YouTube will be bombarded with English content only, and you will be forced to listen. That's how they have framed, that's how they have made this whole YouTube, so they can hack your brain. Can't you hack them? You can subscribe all the English channel, not for entertainment, for English consumption. Second activity which you are going to do for upcoming 90 days, and you are going to take it as a challenge, you are not going to leave it, is reading out loud. Okay, Here you have no idea how drastically it is gonna change, how drastically it is gonna put your mouth muscles into practice, and how drastically it will fill up your brain with a lot of English content if you are going to do it for upcoming 90 days. All right, so you will read out loud. I know you have a lot of questions in your mind, what to read, where to read, when to read. I've already made a lot of videos on that, but still, if you have any doubt, join our WhatsApp group, okay, where we just send some reading material. And I was quite happy when I heard from people. There were a lot of people, they were not able to read, they were not readers actually, but after joining our groups, I heard from that, they said that, you know what, I have started reading and I am actually able to develop my reading habit. So I was so happy to know from them. So now I want from you, if you are struggling with any queries like how to read, what to read, when to read, I have already made detailed video on it. Please go and check this video. Okay, if not, I will be just, I will be mentioning this video in the description box. Okay, you can check from there. But if not, just simply join our WhatsApp group. The link is in the description box, okay, and there you will be forced to read. So another activity which you are going to do for upcoming 90 days without stopping is you are going to read out loud. You have no idea, it is gonna help you in more than one ways. I don't have words to tell you how, because I have already experienced it. A lot of people, the people who have already reached at some level, they know, and that's why we are telling you here. Put at least 5 minutes effort or 10 minutes effort. I put 1 hour effort every day. Okay, but you can start with 5 minutes, with 10 minutes, with 15 minutes, with 20 minutes. That's totally up to you. If still you have a lot of confusion, okay, that please can you suggest me something right here? I would say first, every day just go to the Google, search some articles on whatever problems you have in this life right now. It can be you're not able to wake up early or you're not able to read a book. Simply go on Google and just search that thing. You will get a lot of articles on that. Touch that and read. If you are finding something difficult, go just open another link. Okay. Another thing which you can do is you can take the help of ChatGPT. Simply say to ChatGPT, hey, give me something very basic to read, and it will give you. Say that give me something interesting to read. You can even mention your genre, what you want to read. All right. There are a lot of tools. You can't make any excuses. If there's a will, there's a way. If you're seeking for something, that thing is also seeking you. Okay, so don't make a lot of excuses. Do it for upcoming 90 days. Still, if you want me to suggest some books, I can suggest a lot of books here. I've already mentioned a lot of books in my other videos, but you can go for these. Right now, I don't know what's your genre is, what you are interested in. But I have read a lot of books and some of them are my favorite, and these books I can suggest, alright? So first one is you can go for Who Will Cry When You Die, a very little book, okay, written by Robin Sharma. Second, you can go for 11 Rules for Life, written by Chetan Bhagat, okay. Third book which you can go for is Who Can Win, written by Shiv Khera, okay. Apart from this, if you really want suggestion for books, I have made a lot of videos on it, and you do not need to buy a lot of books here. If you are a person who just prefer reading, on screens, then obviously you can just download some PDFs. If not, second thing you can do is obviously you can just purchase these books, okay. Go to Amazon and purchase these books, okay. Third challenge is your speaking. I know a lot of questions are there in your mind, what to speak, where to speak, when to speak, right? That's why I have platform for you. I have tools for you, I have topics for you, I have everything for you, okay, which you are going to do in these upcoming 90 days, alright? But look, there are some introverts and some extroverts. There are some people who can directly take these steps, right? But some people take a step back because they are quite introvert, right? So I have tools, I have platforms for both the people, okay? So there are some activities which I'm going to mention right now, and whether you are at beginner level or at advanced level or at intermediate level, you can do these activities every day, okay, to level up your game. So first thing is you are going to talk to yourself in English. I know you might be having question, but nothing comes in my mind. Listen to me, you can't make this excuse, because every day you get 70,000 thoughts. 60 to 70,000 thoughts you get every day. How you will do it? First thing, if you are outside, you are not at your place, obviously then you are not in your comfort and you don't want people to judge you, right? So what you can do, you can simply talk in English in your mind, all right, when you are outside. But when you are inside, when you are at home and you know that there is no one who can judge you here, and when you are at home, when you are in your comfort zone, here you are going to vocalize, you are going to speak, you are going to talk to yourself, you will talk to everything, whatever you are seeing in your surroundings. Please do it. Don't make excuse. You are going to do it for upcoming 90 days and it is going to show you how drastically it will change the way you speak, the way you think, everything. Do it for upcoming 90 days. Second magical thing here is just try to ask questions to yourself or just give some topics to yourself, okay? Because I have seen how you're stuck that what to speak. I get tired whether I stand in front of camera or I stand in front of mirror or I stand in front of wall, but I'm quite stuck what to talk, right? Simply start with questions. Ask some questions. Can you introduce yourself? Can you tell me your daily routine? What do you like, by the way? What you don't like, by the way? What's your plan of the day? These are some basic questions. Simply go to the Google or simply go to the chat GPT or simply ask. Third, you can go for platforms. There are a lot of platforms today. We can't say that where. Simply you can just open single 60-second video and you will get to know a lot of platforms are there, and I have already mentioned a lot of platforms in my videos as well. Okay, for speaking, I'm going to give you a platform where you can see that platform as your home. You can enter there and you can practice whenever you want. And a lot of people are already practicing there. They are just discussing about topics. They are just sharing their issues. They are getting some answers because you need guideline. And there are people who have already gone through, right, what you are going through right now. And as we have decided, we are just starting this 90 days challenge. Obviously, you will be getting topics every day, so you can speak on that. If not, obviously people are just talking there, you can just join and talk to them, all right? So first one is our beginners group, okay? The people who are at very beginner level and they feel that we are quite introvert, please do enter here, okay? Join this group and the link is in the description. Another group which we have is for intermediate people. So all the people who are at intermediate level and they really level up their game. So please go and just join this group and practice as much as you can, okay? Another one which we have is for advanced people. So the people who are at advanced people, they can join this one. They can find some like-minded people and they can practice. They can join this one. They can find some like-minded people and they can practice. The link of this group is in the description box. Another groups which we have is for females only. So there are two groups, okay? Female group 1 or female group 2, okay? So if you are not comfortable with the chaos where girls, guys and everyone is there, because obviously we must look for our safety first, so you can enter in these zones. Okay, last and fourth activity. All about your study, all about your study material, what you should study, what you should not. Here I will not make it complicated. Whatever activities you are going to do in your day-to-day life for upcoming 90 days, right? You are going to listen, consumption a lot, active listening. You are going to do advanced listening. You are going to read out loud, right? You are going to speak with different people. Whatever activities you are going to do it actively. Do it actively, and I'm telling you, you will grasp a lot of things in your subconscious even without knowing that you were learning that. It will be in your mind. Keep one journal with you, okay? You are already doing active listening. Whatever rhythmic word you have gotten, whatever grammar pattern you have gotten where you are struggling to understand that part, or whatever idiom, whatever pronunciation which you were not able to pronounce, okay, whatever you have gotten, write it down, okay, and make a whole collection in these upcoming 90 days, okay? So whenever you find something rhythmic in this sense, you think this is something I'm not able to understand, this is something, the vocabulary which I want to use, this is something rhythmic which you actually want to use, right? Take this out, write it down in your journal, okay? You can go for with a lot of, sentence constructions. a lot of sentence structure, sorry, or you can write these sentence structure. I love to do this activity. Believe it or not, I do it. Whenever I listen something, whenever I read something, whether I underline, okay, whether I underline that sentence structure which I like, or I simply write it down somewhere, and next time I try to use it in my speech. Next thing which you are going to do here in the study part is whatever vocabulary, whatever grammar pattern, okay, whatever idiom, phrase, or whatever pronunciation you have found, you have collected, simply first write it down, second share it with someone, and third use it in your speech. Simply use it in your speech. Try to use any of them and you will see how drastically you have made it active in your speech. Okay, so it was our 90 days plan and it was our 90 days challenge which we have taken to see drastic changes in our communication. And believe it or not, if you are going to stick to it, okay, with consistency, genuine effort, no formality, you will see drastic changes. It's time to take this challenge, do this commitment with you, with me, with this year and with this fluency. I don't want you to regret in 2025. If you're going to ask this question to yourself, what have I learned in 2024? Nothing. I was with the same level. No, I don't want you to regret in this way. If you have any queries regarding this challenge, just ask in the comment section, and if not, I have dropped my email ID. You can ask any question personally if you have any hesitation to ask in front of people because you think that people are gonna judge you. Alright, but see it as your home and you can ask freely. If you liked this video, definitely you are going to love these two videos as well. So let's just meet there, and don't forget to subscribe this channel if you wanna get more content like this one. Bye bye.